Hey guys, this is the Great Louie here. Welcome to Pokemon Emerald version to go through part 60 and shut up. Anyway, off screen I just went ahead and reached the top of Mount Chimney. Now then, if you'll remember, last time we went through Jagged Pass, there was that Team Magma grunt suspiciously there. Oh, this boulder is shaking in response to the Magma emblem! And that is what the Magma emblem is for. It opens up this area. Granted, that happened why was it when the last Team Magma member was here that, you know, there was no shaking and no hole opening. Unless maybe he just lost it or whatnot. Anyway, fair warning here. This area is quite long. Also, this is the Magma Hideout. It is exclusive to Emerald version. You're going to want to have repels on you. Oh, I didn't realize it was still lingering. There are, in fact, wild Pokemon here, so you're going to want to be careful. And, of course, now it decides to wear off. And no hand items. Anyway, so, yeah. This whole thing is, like, one big area. It's not, like, ridiculously long, but there are a lot of trainers. And, as usual, I'm going to fight all of them on screen. And items up here. Nope. Alright, then. And this area looks suspicious. Is there any hidden item here? Guess not. And here's the first battle in this area. Dig, dug, dig, dug. Did he just say that, honestly? I don't want your piddling advice. So yeah, this is actually the first time we're fighting Team Magma since, the Mount Chimney incident. And they are still ridiculously weak. Of course. Again, this area is quite long, so you're probably not going to want to use your strongest moves, considering how weak these Pokemon are. You know, typical Poochyena, Zubat, Numel, standard fare. And also, there are some neat tiles over here. And what the? That looks odd. Is that a glitch in the game or something? That looks weird. Oh, whatever. I've never seen anything like that before. So anyway, here's the next part of the Magma Hideout. And anyway, we go down here. Here's another guy. Oh, and I should stop doing that, probably. It's a good theme, though. And if you follow the trend of one Pokemon each, this actually won't be too long. It'll still be at least 2 episodes, but because I don't really want to do this whole thing in 1 episode. But still, this is taking a bit less time than I was expecting, which is nice. Watch how after I say that, the next trainer is going to have like 6 Pokemon. What? When did she turn into Kyle Broflovski's mother from South Park? Actually, wait, no, this isn't the first female Team Magma grunt. No, she actually has an evolved Pokemon. Congratulations, took you long enough, guys. And no, I'm not counting Maxie, because he's a boss. Of course he's going to have evolved Pokemon. Unfortunately, the map I have this place is, like, ridiculously small, so it's hard to see where all the trainers are. Yeah, whatever. And here are 2 more trainers. Oh! An intruder! I love the way he says that. Granted, I just made up the way he says that, but whatever, I don't care. And oh, this one has 2 Pokemon. Things are getting serious now. Actually, wait a minute. A Team Magma grunt with a Pokemon that's not Numel, Zubat, or Poochyena. It's not from any of those evolutionary lines? Wow! I am pleasantly surprised. Granted, it still went down just as easily, but it's something, at least. No, I will not delete a move to make room for Wish. Future Sight! No, I don't care about that either. Now stop wasting up precious time, Xatu. Here's a standard Team Magma Pokemon we all know and despise. Not Numel itself, but the fact that there's so friggin' many of them. Oh, this is the first in the hideout. Also, I hope you like this music, because you're going to be hearing it a lot. Even after we're done with this area, trust me. And here's another Team Magma Grunt. So yeah, you really shouldn't have much trouble with this place. Like, even if your Pokemon are in, like, the low 30s, it's really not that bad. The only real problem is maybe endurance, so make sure, and also power points, so make sure you have, like, lots of items for that. And useless crit, of course. And wow, Wilmer's getting experience so slowly. And oh, a Zubat, whatever will I do, aside from want to KO it! Here's my version of Supersonic, you freak! That's for all the Confuse Rays and Supersonics you've done on Pokemon trainers everywhere. Not just here, but in all the regions. Leave us alone already! Anyway, just using another Super Repel. Sorry about that, I was just checking something quickly. Anyway, here's an optional room. You don't need to go in here, but there is stuff in here for you if you want to go through it and whatnot. You know, you're an idiot. Like, you're even stupid for a grunt. It's like, I can't stand the heat. Maybe I should have joined Team Aqua instead. Its name is Team Magma. What were you expecting? Ugh. And here's a good time to use Surf since it hits both opponents. But Mightyena might be able to do a bit to Xatu, so I'm just going to try to take it out quickly. Surf probably won't finish it off, unfortunately, but it should want to KO the Numel at least. Alright, so, big question, how much will it do to Mightyena? Just barely survived, of course. That's annoying, but no big deal. I'm going to kill it this turn anyway. I'm just going to use Rollout since, I don't want to waste so many power points on Water Pulse even. But good, I didn't have to waste that either. Alright then, so those guys are beat. But what? That's all you said! I may have lost, but on second thought, yeah, I lost. I effed up. Is there anything here actually about them? Because it looks like there was a control panel. Anyway, what's over here? Another battle, of course. It would be more convenient if they made it double battles. And oh, maybe it's Growl! Oh, never mind. Yeah. I mean, anyone who's seen the box art of Ruby, like, obviously knows what you're talking about. And if you haven't, where have you been? There are maybe a few people who've never played home games, but you've probably seen at least a box of Ruby and Sapphire. Spoilers! Those are somehow involved in this game. Who would have thought? I want Wilmer to level up already, jeez. Adoy! Someone lost their emblem, who would have thought? I admit, it's kind of fun making fun of all these guys. They're so stupid. Even by villainous grunt standards in a Pokemon game, I mean, jeez. Anyway, what's over here? Max Elixir! That'll be useful, especially in a long place like this, although I'll probably never actually use it. And I know I keep checking for any hidden items, but, you know, that's what I do. I check for stuff like that a lot. Wait, this leads somewhere? Hold on. Oh, that's where it leads. I got confused for a second. Leads up here. I forgot this place existed, even. Then stop being late! You're gonna get detention! You need a hall pass, sir! We are actually making pretty good progress here. It helps that these guys only have 1 or 2 Pokemon each. And seriously, Wilmer's getting so little experience. I mean, I know I do want Zatu to get experience too, but come on, this is getting ridiculous. 166 experience, wow. Thank you! A Team Magma Grunt who is self-aware about his suckiness. And yeah, it's actually sort of worth going here even if you avoid all the trainers, because, you know, rare candy. Anyway, continuing on. We're just going up here next, and down here. Alright then, let's see. We're just going to go down here now. There a hidden item over here? I'm just going to assume now that there aren't really any hidden items at all. Are there? And oh, I wonder if I could use Surf in the Magma. Or Lava, or whatever it's properly called here. I don't really care. I just think that... Isn't Magma what it is before it erupts, and then Lava is what it is after the eruption? I don't know. And frankly, I don't care too much. Just watch how I was actually right, though. Alright, then. Just went ahead and cut there because I need to start a new recording because I thought it would be getting near 2 gigabytes. Apparently, though, that whole thing wasn't even 1 gigabyte. And it was like 12 minutes unedited. So yeah, now they're like drill tanks. Why don't they actually use those against people? I mean, I know that would be cruel, but they're villains. They're supposed to be cruel. Anyway, there was a PowerPoint Max there. You definitely don't want to miss that since it's right off the main path. Gee, you think? And wow, I'm having a lot of sarcasm in this video now that I think about it. Eh, whatever. I'm really thankful these guys only have like 1 Pokemon each. It makes things so much easier for me. Much more convenient. But yeah, this place is pretty straightforward. Like, even with going through all the extra areas and fighting all the grunts, it's still taking like much less time than I was expecting. Jeez. Yeah, you're an idiot. But that's to be expected by this point. And watch how someone in the comments is gonna go, "Oh, why do you keep complaining about Team Magma Grunts being stupid? We all know they're morons. Now shut up!" And to you, sir, I say, you shut up first. Now this is a grunt I can get behind. Total Loyal Fanatic! She actually sounds somewhat threatening, even though then you just see she has a level 29 Baltoy like all the others. She should have had a Mightyena. She's not an idiot. She's like a total fanatic. She's freaking crazy when you listen to what she says. That's awesome. That's the kind of villain I want to fight as a grunt, not just some random guy who's like an idiot. Okay, I take it back. You are an idiot. You're not to be trusted at all. Let's see what she says. Well, still, she's better than the average one. Granted, that's not saying much. Alright then, I think we're actually going to leave it off here, because we're actually very close to the end. So, next time, we will finish up this hideout, and see what lies at the end of the rainbow. I'll see you then.